Hello and welcome once again. This is Frankybest Digital Network. Now in this video we'll be looking at the best time frame for your forex, futures and spot trading. Okay, now what I'm about to discuss in this particular video is going to totally change the way you trade. Okay, this strategy can be used for your forex, futures or spot trading. But before we get started, if you are watching for the first time, kindly subscribe, turn on your bell notification so you will be the first to be notified whenever I upload a new video. Now let's get started. A lot of people still struggle not knowing the actual time frame they should be using to execute their trades. Okay, so now this issue is not only peculiar to the new traders, but also to the old traders. The problem most time is that you might see a 30-minute time frame telling you to buy and a 1-hour time frame telling you to sell. So what do you do? Okay, and this issue is very peculiar with the indicator-based strategy. Okay, now what a lot of people don't understand is that there is a methodology behind this time frame, and in this video I would be unveiling that strategy to you, and this is basically how I analyze my chart. Okay, I start with the monthly time frame. Okay, now the monthly time frame gives the overall direction of the trend of the market. It is not meant for trade execution. Okay, for the monthly time frame, you cannot use it to execute your trade. It is meant to give you the overall direction of the market. Okay, so for instance, let's assume we are using this particular chart that is being displayed before us, which is the BTC chart, BTC USDT. Now you can see from the overall perspective of the market, okay, of this chart, it indicates a bullish trend because we are having higher highs and higher low, okay, which is particularly what you are seeing. Okay, and that is with the assumption that this particular 1 day, let's assume is a month, that's for a month. Okay, so when you see the trends go this way, okay, on the monthly candlestick, it simply means that we are in an uptrend. Now you cannot take your trade execution on this particular monthly candlestick. Okay, so next let's go to the weekly candlestick. Now for the weekly time frame is basically where you plot your key levels, major area of support and resistance. Now do not plot them on a 1 hour, 30 minutes or even 15 minutes time frame, because their support and resistance level do not hold on the long run. Do you understand? So normally you plot your major levels on the weekly time frame, which includes your support and resistance. Your key levels should be plotted on the weekly time frame and not on the 15 minutes, 30 minutes or even 1 hour time frame, because basically and most times their support level, their resistance level does not hold on the long run. Okay, they are subject to market manipulation. Okay, but if you support and resistance level is based on the weekly time frame, if it forms on that weekly time frame, it simply means that that is a real support and resistance. Okay, so also on the weekly time frame, you look at for chart patterns like head and shoulder or double bottom. Now next, on the daily time frame is where you want to identify the most immediate trend within the overall trend. Okay, the most immediate trend within the overall trends. Okay, so now what we are looking out for here is the area of confluence, which means all these three time frame must align towards the overall trend, which is the overall direction of the trend, okay, which is at the monthly time frame. both the weekly, the daily must align with the overall direction of the trend, which is at the monthly time frame. For instance, now if the monthly time frame is bearish, the weekly must be bearish, and also the daily must be bearish. Okay, so for your trade execution, you would simply make use of the 4 hours and the 1 hour time frame. Any other time that is lower than this can easily be subject to market manipulation. So in summary, we use the monthly time frame to know the overall direction of the market. The weekly is to know the key levels of support and resistance, okay? Chart patterns like the head and shoulders, double bottom. While the daily time frame is used to identify the immediate trend within the overall trend, okay? Now, these 3 time frame must all align in the same direction before you can take your trade. Okay, so if this video has been of help to you, kindly subscribe, turn on your bell notification so you'll be the first to be notified whenever I upload a new video.